Phantasmo nearly lost the match because of that distraction from Dunn.
Wait a minute, no fun done, just...
That's the glasses! That's Phantasmo's glasses! Dunn throwing those to Omari!
Omari was the culprit all along, are you kidding me? He's been looking for these glasses all along, and Omari has them.
El Phantasmo looks like he snapped here. He's struck Omari with a vicious forearm. And now, El Phantasmo, frog splash, the cover on Omari, and El Phantasmo picks up the win. What a moment.
Finally, El Phantasmo has what he's craved for so long.
So, I figure we may as well just not keep rinse and repeating this over and over and over again. How about we just go all the way to tag team match?
You guys are going to get a tag team title match next week against Aussie Open, and it's not because you're Will Ospreay's friends, it's actually on merit.
Measuring Adam Foster before the descent into badness. The cover from Klinger. And John Klinger puts away the assistant to the assistant general manager.
Do you think you've seen the last of me? Well, I've got news for you, John Klinger. There's plenty of time between now and Magnificent 7 for me to recover, for my face to heal, for my throat to recover, and for me to be 100% superhuman once again.
Breaker by Pac from nowhere. Pac with the submission here. Pac trying to stretch out Robbie X.
That's smart, the high flying game didn't work.
Nowhere to go here, he's going to have to give up. He's going to have to give up, and he does. Referee calls for the bell, and Pac wins another one here in Defiant. Defiant hurdles towards the 1 year mark tonight in our main event. They defend the titles against one of the most informed tag teams in Defiant today, the South Coast Connection. Dave Bradshaw here with James R. Kennedy, and James, that is not all.
It sure isn't. David Starr has been medically cleared to compete, and he will go one-on-one with the prestigious one, Joe Hendry. Both these guys, Dave, all about competition.
So 2 huge matches on the way later on, but we are going to start things out with a grudge tag team match from the women's division here on Loaded. Stunning would have been a good word to describe the women's championship match that was going on last week when we found ourselves in the company of Kanji and B. Priestley. Excuse me, 2 weeks ago that match, and of course that match interrupted by these two.
And now we have tag team action. It's a proving ground here in Defiant Wrestling. And for Lana Austin and Lizzie Styles, they want to be part of the equation when it comes to the Women's Championship.
From Wellington, New Zealand, B. Priestley! The tag team partner is the current Defiant Wrestling Women's Champion, the Nation Sensation, Kanji!
So 2 weeks ago they were opponents, tonight tag team partners. Bea Priestley, the former women's champion, and the controversial current champion, Kanji. Kanji, of course, thanks to Lana Austin and Lizzie Styles, wasn't able to defeat Priestley. That match obviously thrown out when those two interfered, and so Kanji finds herself for the third consecutive match going without a decisive victory. Not the best look for a reigning champion.
No, it isn't at all, and people have been talking on social media, Dave, and don't think for 1 second that Kanji isn't aware of that. She has seen some of the comments that people have been making, doubting whether or not she has the sustenance to continue on as Defiant Women's Champion.
She certainly has a lot of fighting spirit. You see it here as she unloads early on against Styles.
I still believe she has resilience, but at the end of the day, it's all about wins and losses. You have to start racking up these victories to be taken seriously.
Are just 6 days away now, of course, from Magnificent 7 in Sunderland. What a night of action that is going to be. Rampage defending the Defiant World title against Rory Coyle. Martin Kirby defends the Internet title against El Phantasmo. The Magnificent 7 briefcase match as well, and much, much more. It's an exciting time to be a fan of Defiant Wrestling.
Bea Priestley's seen enough. Wants to come in and help out the champ.
Suplex. Priestley not waiting for the tag here.
Oh, wait. Here we go, another war ensuing between...
With Styles is, oh my! Austin suplex on top of Styles. Styles could be in some danger for the pin attempt by Kanji. Kick out on 2, and
frustration from Lana Austin. You know, it'll still be fresh in Austin's mind what happened way back at Unstoppable in that Falls Count Anywhere match with Bea Priestley. Don't think she's forgotten that one.
It was several months ago that Lana Austin decided to target Bea Priestley as the person she wanted to beat to prove how dominant she can be in the women's division. That plan ultimately backfiring, as you said, Unstoppable, when Priestley defeated Austin.
And now this tag team match here on Loaded. What a way to kick off this week's show. Kanji and Bea Priestley against Lana Austin and Lizzie Styles. And look, there's this team dynamic that has formed so suddenly between Austin and Styles.
Yeah, it's a marriage of convenience, though, I think, between these two, both of them with their sights on the same prize, which is the Defiant Women's title. So this alliance, you've got to wonder how long it can last, but it certainly seems strong at the moment.
It's not an alliance anyone could predict. You know, least of all Bea Priestley and Kanji. They were in the heat of battle contesting the Defiant Women's Championship, and then all of a sudden, just several weeks ago, Austin and Styles aligning. This power trip that they have going on. Did not like the fact that they'd almost been excommunicated from the convo, and Priestley was getting another shot at Kanji.
Kanji, whose self-confidence must be at an all-time low as champion. Don't forget she's been in the ring one-on-one against both of her opponents tonight. Most recently, Lizzie Styles. It was about 4 weeks ago now when Styles shocked the world with a debut victory over the reigning women's champion.
Kanji arguably hasn't been the same since, and some say she wasn't the same before it either. This pressure of being the Defiant Women's Champion is sure taking its toll on Kanji.
Styles oozing self-confidence here against Kanji, having beaten her once. And
the one-woman army now tags in stunning Lana Austin.
Styles, of course, subsequently after that win against Kanji, another victory against Roxy in impressive fashion. Kanji getting double teamed here.
I'm impressed by the teamwork from Austin and Styles, I have to say.
Kick out.
Bea Priestley on the ring apron, almost can't believe what she's witnessing here.
Kanji is nothing if not tenacious. She's certainly resilient as she's hanging in there in the face of this onslaught from her two opponents, but being tenacious and resilient is great. It doesn't necessarily give you the winner's edge, and that is what she is yet to prove in the view of many fans that she has.
Styles with the point of that right knee right in the spine of Kanji. They're cranking back on her jaw. Kanji somehow finding a way to fight out of it.
Kanji here screaming in agony here.
She needs to make that tag, Dave. Kanji must make that tag, and soon.
Well, she's needed to for several minutes now.
Because I tell you, on the other side of the ring, Austin and Styles, like a well-oiled machine. Quick tags aplenty.
Austin going to send Kanji into the corner. Austin will follow in. Toe hold by Kanji. Maybe by desperation only, but it was enough to buy her some time. Kanji's going to, if she's smart, head towards Priestley. She's going to try and do more damage.
That's a mistake. That is a mistake, 100%. Kanji should have made the tag there. Bea Priestley is the fresh woman. You have to get her into the match.
Look at this now. Kanji rolling back in. Trying to get those shoulders of Lana Austin down. And Austin will now go for the cover. And you're right, Kanji is pretty exhausted here. And Styles immediately, when she saw what I agree was a mistake by Kanji, made sure that her opponents paid for that by taking out Priestley and making sure Priestley wasn't on the apron if Kanji changed her mind.
Well, Kanji obviously feels she has everything to prove here, wants to do it herself, ironically wants to become a one-woman army like Lizzie Styles is, but it's just not going to happen. You have to work as a team to defeat two women the caliber of Lizzie Styles and Lana Austin.
Yeah, you're not going to, you force yourself into a handicap situation when you've got a tag partner on the apron.
Especially someone like Bea Priestley. She's a game changer, Dave.
I'm saying that, Kanji maybe is going to go to the corner. Kanji getting towards the corner, here comes Priestley.
There we go.
And that was a much needed tag. Here we go, side suplex by Priestley.
Could change the momentum of this match.
Explosive offense from
Already has.
Priestley. Boot to the face of Austin. Drop kick to Styles. Priestley catches. Stacking him up in the corner.
And the boots of Lana Austin went firmly into the midsection of Styles.
The cover and a kick out. Styles on two, but a pained expression on the face of Lizzie Styles.
Look at what's happening here. Bea Priestley on her feet, and over in the opposite corner from us on the ring apron. Kanji slowly but surely getting back to her feet. That could be so important.
Over the lights, the suplex to the bridge, the cover. Almost stole one there, did Styles. What that means for Styles' confidence if she's got a pinfall victory over Bea Priestley. Whoa. Seems like a distant dream now after that super kick. Priestley goes to the corner, quickly tags Kanji back in. I'm not sure how long Kanji's had to recover, to be honest, but Priestley really had no choice.
Whoa, that was...
It may have stunned her there, the cover. And it's stunning Lana Austin, who breaks it up. Austin ducks a clothesline, a headbutt on Priestley.
Impressive stuff from Kanji, but look at what is happening here. Lana Austin taking control. Taking Bea Priestley to the outside. We've seen this before from these two.
Brewing on the outside of the ring. So reminiscent of that Falls Count Anywhere match at Unstoppable.
And now are we going to see it? Is this Kanji's moment to silence all the doubters?
Kanji looking for these kamikaze Kanji. That moonsault to put away Styles at the second time of asking. Kanji taking a long time to get up to the top though. Kanji checking that Styles is in position. She was when she leapt, but Styles had moved out of the way by the time Kanji landed. The running knee from Lizzie Styles, the cover, and Styles gets another pinfall, another victory over Kanji.
Winners of the match, the team of stunning Lana Austin and the one-woman army, Lizzie Styles.
Lizzie Styles has just increased the credibility of her claim for a women's title shot.
No one can argue it. No one can argue it. Yet again, Lizzie Styles gets the better of our Defiant Women's Champion. Kanji must be inconsolable right now.
And you said it, how much of that was due to the fact that Kanji chose to spend so much of the match in the ring trying to prove herself?
It came back to bite her in the end. You could never do this alone, Dave. Kanji had to work as a team with Bea Priestley.
Priestley is angry at Kanji here for the defeat. Priestley ever the competitor.
Kanji distraught as well. You can see it's all starting to sink in. The pressure is mounting. Holds up her hands, but at the end of the day, that's not going to
What is that? 4 times in a row now that Kanji has failed to prove her worth as women's champion.
My name is Conor Renshaw, and I've qualified for the Magnificent 7 match. It's in Sunderland, my hometown, and I'm going to have all my magnums behind me, and together, all of us are going to win that match.
Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, you gave it your best, that classic old cliche, and that's all you could do. Also, after the match, he was coming at you with a chair. But when we got in there, I sorted it, kind of calmed down. Size him or get him at the pay-per-view. Size him or get him at Magnificent 7.
When he grabbed that chair though, just my life flashed before my eyes.
That's what happens. That's what happens when people grab chairs. It's a well-known phenomenon.
Miller!
What?
Hey, first of all, are you okay?
He's
I
fine.
don't care about him. I don't care about him. Here, look. What is this that I found?
talking
I mean,
about?
what even is this?
It's the Magnificent 7 briefcase.
Is this what people are going to be fighting for in the Magnificent 7?
It's the one from last year.
But it's broken.
Yes, but people love history and people love nostalgia.
You know what people like? An actual briefcase that
It is a
isn't broken.
Look, you can get stuff out of it.
Look. Miller, refer to
Yes,
them.
I know. I've already done that. What would me do? I got a new one. It's going to be there at the pay-per-view because I knew you wouldn't like it, but I wanted to give it a go anyway.
You better have one.
I do.
You better have one for the Magnificent 7. All right, let's go. Whoa. Okay.
I'm done.
What?
I'm done. I can't do it.
What?
I can't. I'm vacating the belt. I can't do it.
Vacating the
I can't
belt?
do it.
Hey. Vacating the belt?
Yeah.
I'm afraid we don't do stuff like that around here in Defiant.
Listen, that's 4 matches in a row. I'm done. These are girls that I clearly can't keep up with.
Okay.
Maybe it's my lack of experience.
Okay.
I haven't got the caliber of these girls. I can't do it. Defiant deserves a women's champion, and clearly that's not me.
Okay, well, see this belt right here? It's a really prestigious title. When you hold this belt, it gives you an honor. You represent the Defiant women's division, the entire division. You are the best woman in Defiant. And you know, when I look at you, Kanji, when I look at you, I see the same girl that I saw that came into that gauntlet and walked away the women's champion. I want to see that fire in you because I know it's down there. I know it's deep down there. And I know you're better than this. Everybody has a low. You are better than this low. Form is temporary. Class is permanent. And you, Kanji, you got class. Wear that with pride.
Okay. I get it. I'm in a sea full of sharks. And I've got the blood. So bring it on. I want a triple threat
Triple threat?
with Lizzie Styles and Lana Austin. And let me try and prove that I can hold this. Give him to me.
Okay, you know what? That sounds perfect to me because I know you're going to win it. I know you're going to be brilliant. That match is happening at Magnificent 7. Go get him, kid. Go get him. Oh, my. Whew.
Time for a long-awaited singles match here on Loaded.
Following is a singles contest, 7-ball, 1 fall. They have 20 minutes, 9 minutes. Going to the ring this time, heading for Everest, Scotland, and weighing tonight 228 pounds. He is the prestigious one, Joe Hendry!
I say long-awaited because this match was originally set up 3 weeks ago. It was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago, but had to be delayed because of the injury sustained to David Starr at the hands of Gabriel Kidd.
Yeah, his ribs almost broken, certainly bruised.
His opponents.
The doctor's clearing him.
He's the creamy young puppy. Your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. The Jewish Cannon. The physical embodiment of charisma. The most entertaining man in professional wrestling. The main centers of professional wrestling. The best of the best. Mr. American Rana. TV Wrestling. The 104-minute man. The main event. He's really good at Twitter. The king of cards. The product. David Starr.
David Starr, we haven't actually seen in-ring action, of course, since that main event of Unstoppable, where he came so close to becoming the Defiant World Champion. But David Starr ultimately, again, the nearly man against Rampage.
He was, as you can see, David Starr already can't really go through his full pre-match routine. Those ribs already giving Starr hell, and the bell hasn't even sounded to start this match.
Now the bell will ring, and it will be Hendry against Starr. As you say, Starr with that athletic tape on those ribs. We know, of course, that he was cleared to compete here, so clearly our doctors believe that those ribs 100% are sufficient for him to compete tonight.
Oh, and look, already, as I say, you know, David Starr, you can see the face of Joe Hendry as well. Both these men love competition. Speaking of which, Bradshaw, what we just witnessed from Kanji bursting into General Amin's office and almost disconsolate, offering to vacate the Defiant Women's Championship, and then, you know, as it turns out, we have the situation at the Magnificent Seven where Kanji will face both Lana Austin and Lizzie Styles. That is pure competition.
I mean, it's make or break. It is absolutely make or break for Kanji. Kanji reaching such a low tonight that she was about to voluntarily vacate that women's title. It's only because of General Amin that she is still the champion. He believes in her, but the problem is I'm not sure she believes in herself.
The one man here in Defiant Wrestling who certainly believes in himself all the way, backs himself 100% is David Starr, but physically, I'm just not sure. He's certainly not 100%. It might not even be 50%. We just don't know.
Joe Hendry, of course, you could say much the same about a man never lacking in self-belief, but referee's having to check on Starr here.
Yeah, but Joe Hendry is damn sure 100%. You can see it in the shape of his life.
Well, to his credit there, Hendry, I think, was saying to the referee, look, if Starr's not good to go, we can do this another time.
How disappointing for David Starr after what happened, or has happened over the past 12 months here in Defiant Wrestling, becoming the nearly man. As you have coined and so many others have said, the nearly man of Defiant Wrestling. He doesn't want to say, I quit. He doesn't want to give up. He never wants to take himself out of the equation. But he might have no choice.
Yeah, it's been frustration after frustration for David Starr in the past few months. And this is the most recent one, of course. He's looking to show that he belongs in the upper echelons of the Defiant roster by taking on Joe Hendry, but having issued that challenge and had it accepted, he found himself the victim of the young bull, Gabriel Kidd.
Gabriel Kidd will be looking on somewhere, somehow, and he will be enjoying the sight of David Starr struggling even to breathe. And we're only minutes into this match. We have watched David Starr go the distance, last an hour or so in the No Regrets Rumble last year. He always has gas in the tank, but tonight, those ribs, it just might be too much to overcome.
Say that Gabriel Kidd's going to be watching this happily. Well, the reason he's watching at home, of course, is he's been indefinitely suspended as a result of that assault on David Starr. So,
oh, wait a minute.
Slap from Starr. Hendry was trying to pull this off. He was trying to be a humanitarian, and Starr taking exception to the implication that he can't hang here with Joe Hendry.
And that's one way to land yourself in hospital, because if you piss Joe Hendry off, he's going to hurt you.
Covered by Hendry, stalking out in one. But look, Starr can barely breathe.
And Joe Hendry, so frustrated, just wants to let loose.
Hendry's going to pick Starr up and go for the suplex. Won't do the ribs any favours either, as Hendry will go for the cover. Stay down. Stay. He's got the right shoulder up as Star, but he didn't even kick out. He's got obviously no air in his lungs there. He can barely breathe. Star, this is getting uncomfortable.
I don't think the words "stay down" are in David Starr's vocabulary. There's a never say die attitude, and it's admirable, but at the end of the day, you know, you don't want this to cost you your career, because theoretically that could happen.
Still fighting, still going to get back to his feet here against Hendry, but Hendry even starts to even going to the ropes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, to say Star's not at 100% is of an understatement. He's like 50%, 30%. This is not the David Starr we are used to.
Well, I said 50 earlier on. I think I'm overshooting it, quite frankly. He's lucky if he's 10, 15% by the look of it.
If Star's as hurt as we think it is, a superplex from Hendry will be the end of this. Starr fights him off. I think David Starr knew that to be true. Gets the elbow, but listen to the scream of agony from Starr.
Yeah, even dishing out punishment is causing severe pain for the product. Again, Dave, it's admirable. He wants to fight. Of course it is. That's what Defiant Wrestling is all about. But, you know, physically, he's just not there.
Still trying to fight. Is the product against Joe Hendry, the prestigious one. Hendry been rocked by those strikes from Starr.
Starr choosing not to run the ropes.
Trying for the Hendry lock. Yes, he is. Trying for the Hendry lock. It's Joe Hendry. Starr counters. Starr can barely run. He's got caught. Gets caught by Hendry. Freak of nature.
There we go. That's got to be it. But Starr, whether by accident or design, rolling outside the ring. It's going to buy him some time, but it's not going to be enough.
I don't think he did that deliberately. Or if he did it, I don't know. But he's
referee at a 6 count, and David Starr not even upright yet.
Starr is nowhere close to getting to his feet here. Referee is up to 6. After that freak of nature from Joe Hendry, we're up to 8. Yeah, he didn't make it. David Starr didn't make it. Bell rings. And Hendry's going to be the winner by countdown.
Here is your winner, the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
Well, that is not the match we hope to see. Obviously, we apologise, but David Starr may have been premature to have him medically cleared. But by the way, this isn't the match Joe Hendry wanted either. Hendry didn't want to win this in this way.
No, it's not the fight that Hendry thought he was going to get. Hendry thought he was testing himself against the best. And make no mistake about it, when David Starr is physically 100%, he is one of the best. But tonight was not his night. And David Starr just will not accept that he just can't go.
Yeah, David Starr's pride is sometimes his own worst enemy, because Starr refusing to accept assistance here. He's clearly in no condition to compete.
Joe Hendry will respect the fact that the product David Starr wanted to... Some choice language. Apologise if you heard it at home, but David Starr, Dave, really, when it all boils down, it boils down to one thing. David Starr was not physically able to compete tonight.
Well, Hendry, I think Hendry has something to say here. Hendry looks almost as angry as Starr.
Will be disappointed.
This year, I've had a mantra, and that is that 2019 won't be my year, 2020 will be. That's because I'm going to put in the long-term work to face the absolute best in the world right here in Defiant Wrestling. But what you just saw wasn't even a fraction of the match that should have been. That should be a classic between the prestigious one, Joe Hendry, and David Starr, who's barely able to make it to the ring because of one individual. And that individual is Gabriel Kidd. Whose solution to his frustrations is to attack the best in the world rather than face them head on. Well, that's going to change, because the prestigious one, Joe Hendry, is going to face you head on. Specifically better show up. And there's a very good reason, because I'm going to go straight to General Amin and request that he lift the suspension so the prestigious one can slap you all over the arena. I want to take you all back a few years. Who remembers being in school? Who remembers how horrible it was being in school? And who remembers those bams at the back of the class who always got in trouble, and the punishment? Suspension? You mean I've got to stay here in school, but you get to go home and have a free holiday? Well, that's exactly what's happened to the child that is Gabriel Kidd. You don't need a suspension. What you need is a prestigious detention. That's why at the Magnificent Seven game you better show up, because you are going one-on-one with Joe Henry!
Joe Henry saying he's going to insist on a match against Gabriel Kidd at Magnificent Seven.
Wait a minute, no fun done, just...
That's the glasses! That's Phantasmo's glasses! Well, Phantasmo sees the glasses in Omari's hands.
Well, what else is Phantasmo supposed to think? He's been looking for these glasses all along, and Omari has them.
Omari is going to chase Dunn to the back here, and why not?
Come on, let's go. Come on, we're gonna...
Cheers, Chief.
We've been running for a week.
Go on, Chief.
Look,
I know it feels like a week, but we gotta keep running.
I don't have the cardio for it.
Wait. Get in.
Where are they? I can smell the food. Go on, let's go. Go on. Chief, seriously. Come on.
What is this Instagram business like?
Hey, I mean, listen, we need to have a quick conversation. Gabriel Kidd is ruining everything in this company right now. Let me explain why. I'm not asking you for world titles. I'm not asking you for any titles. All I want is the opportunity to prove that I am who I say that I can be. And Gabriel Kidd is ruining that. The worst thing that you can do is suspend somebody like that. It's a paid holiday. He needs to come back for detention. I mean, and what I'm saying is Magnificent Seven, it should be the prestigious one, Joe Henry, slapping about that insolent child, Gabriel Kidd.
I mean, you've seen what he's done.
Yeah.
And you don't need to prove to anybody. I know exactly who you are, Joe Henry, and that's why I'm lifting Gabriel Kidd's suspension.
Excellent.
At Magnificent Seven, you're going to take him on, and you know what, Joe Henry? I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
All right. Prestigious.
Prestigious indeed. Wow. Okay. So Instagram.
Hey!
You know what? You know what?
What?
Your investigation was crap, man.
Why?
You treated me wrong.
Why? What?
Why? What? I didn't have the glasses. You and the anti-fat police treated me wrong. You know what?
I'm sorry.
I went. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Just shut up. I went to the police, and you can't be on my side anymore. You can't be near to me. All right? 100 meters. We can't be in the same building. Stupid hat off. Idiot.
Okay, hey, look, wait.
What?
Hey, look, I respect you, and I understand why you have a restraining order, but I just need to make one thing clear. I'm the general manager, and I need to be in this building. So if we can't be in the same building, I'm really sorry, but see ya.
All right, Newcastle, we're having a great time at Loaded tonight. Stevie Aaron here with a very special assignment right now. Please join me in welcoming my very special guest, a man who has been labelled an underdog but has proven the critics wrong, I feel. Recently at Unstoppable, he came oh so close in seizing an opportunity and almost became the Defiant Wrestling Internet Champion, defeating Project Ego Marty Kirby. I think the fans here in the building realise who I'm talking about. Please give it up for the man they call
many believe should be the internet champion.
I can't believe that sentence just came out of your mouth. I really can't. Martin Kirby is the Defiant internet champion. This goof, as popular as he is, he shouldn't even be around here. What the hell is going on?
You got your Benji baseball jersey yet?
Oh, come on. I can't even believe that's a thing.
To be fair, I think they've sold out, so you wouldn't be able to get one anyway.
How many did he have? 3,000.
Wow! Have you really got the... Wow, it's unbelievable! I think the sky is truly the limit for somebody like yourself. Wow. Benji, ladies and gentlemen!
Benji
This is your moment.
Going to be in the Magnificent 7 match, of course, next Saturday. Big opportunity for Benji.
Well, then it's a Magnificent 6 as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, Newcastle. So, I don't know if you know, but unstoppable. I came this close to beating Martin Kirby and becoming the internet champion. But last time I was here, I promised all of you that I would challenge Martin Kirby tonight. Martin Kirby, what do you say?
Round 3, perhaps, between Kirby and Benji.
Whoa, dickhead. What do you think you're doing? Benji, you again stood there expecting another match with the Defiant Wrestling Interweb Champion? Really? After I've beaten you time and time again? Not only that, I've already told you, I don't wrestle for free. I'm not going to be there in Newcastle, wrestling for free on Loaded. I'm too valuable to this company. And if you don't like it, tough luck, because I'm the champ and I'll do what I want.
Coward.
No, he's right. Martin Kirby is right. He's the king of the World Wide Web, don't you know?
Well, I'm dressed to wrestle, so if you've got anyone in the back who wants to challenge me, bring them out now.
An open challenge from Benji. We've got a referee. We need an opponent.
Oh, careful what you wish for.
Oh, God.
Well, apparently accepting the challenge from Lake Leeds, 250 pounds. This is the last true sick boy, Rory Coyle.
Rory Coyle answering the challenge of Benji. Coyle, of course, just 6 days away from challenging Rampage for the Defiant World title. Magnificent 7 on Access Defiant.
Did you see the t-shirt that Rory Coyle had on?
It is an ode to his most recent victim, Primate.
That's no mean feat. Rory Coyle is the man who single-handedly ran Primate out of Defiant Wrestling. You're talking about one of the most dominating individuals that we've ever seen here. And Rory Coyle, the last true sick boy, got rid of him on his own.
7 head of Primate.
Here's an extra surprise under the shirt he was already wearing.
Yeah, he's a disturbed man. A deeply disturbed man. What is disturbing me is that, as I say, we could be less than a week away from that man who is celebrating, as he sees it, holding the head of Primate in his hands. He could be the next man to hold the World Championship in his hand.
Well, the question I have for Rampage is just how fit is the Defiant World Champion, because Rory Coyle already doing damage, and now here against Benji. As for Rampage, you know, he's beaten the best of the best, Bradshaw.
Look at Benji here.
But
Benji
can he beat the sickest of the sick?
Look at this. Benji is doing well here against Coyle.
It's only a matter of time before Coyle reassumes control here.
Coyle is refusing to be sent to the opposite side of the ring by Benji, and instead Coyle is the one who's dictating who's going where. There's a bulldog from Coyle. Barking at Benji. Look at this.
Well, this is not what Benji had in mind when he sent out that open challenge. First to Martin Kirby, the internet champion, and then anyone on the Defiant roster. I said it, careful what you wish for.
When we saw the Defiant World Champion Rampage defend against Nathan Cruz a couple of weeks ago, he said that Rampage hasn't been at 100% for quite some time in this historic reign as champion, and if he doesn't go into this match next Saturday in Sunderland at 100% against Coyle, then heaven forbid, I don't know what we can say about the future of Rampage as champion.
Look at the power of Coyle. You know, that's something that not enough people talk about. You know, they talk about how sick this individual is, how twisted, how maniacal, psychologically deranged, quite frankly. But inside that ring, he's a powerful, powerful man.
A track record now of results as well. When he had that vendetta against Primate that had gone on for more than 800 days, he promised that he would be the end of Primate, and so it seems to have been. And now he's promising he is going to end this title reign of Rampage. And to be honest, who wouldn't believe him at this point?
Oh, Rory Coyle stalking the champion everywhere he can. And now he stalks him all the way to the Magnificent Seven.
Like he's a dip in the lake for Benji, courtesy of the last true sick boy, Rory Coyle.
Here is your winner, the last true sick boy, Rory Coyle.
Will the last true sick boy be the next Defiant World Champion in Sunderland in less than a week at Magnificent 7?
It's almost written in the stars. There is nothing this man won't do to get what he wants, and that is to be on top of the Defiant Wrestling mountain.
What he's doing now, he's got that weird sack he brings to the ring with him. Benji has no idea that Coyle is still lurking behind him. What is this? Coyle is putting that sack over the head of Benji. Come on, what is this? Well, Benji is helpless. Now he's got that cast, that prosthetic arm, battering Benji. Come on!
Jeez.
Sick.
Yeah, you said it. He's the first to admit that he's sick, Rory Coyle. Look at this, just relentlessly.
God, we need more people out here than one referee.
I don't think anyone wants to come to be the cavalry that rescues Benji, because finally some referees, but too little, too late. Rory Coyle has already done significant damage to Benji.
Well, Dave Bradshaw, James R. Kennedy, I'm going to dare to try and get word with this man. Calls himself the last true sick boy, but this is very disturbing, Mr. Coyle.
I brought you a present, Stevie. I bought Defiant a present. But you guys, look after these, because this merch is never coming back. You might need to go on Shop Zone to get it. What I did tonight was just to send a message to all the little internet keyboard warriors. I'm not a wrestler. I don't look like a wrestler. I don't act like a wrestler. What you're looking at is a devil. And Rampage Brown, you've got that Defiant Championship. I don't want the best wrestler in Europe. No. I want the animal. I've looked in your eyes, Rampage. I know what you can do. And I know that you're just like me. For some strange reason, we get up every day. We stick on these boots. We tape ourselves up. We get in this ring, regardless of what all these Muppets think of us. Because they don't appreciate you, Rampage. They don't appreciate me. But we'll make them appreciate us. Magnificent 7, Rampage. This is going to be one hell of a crossover. A big old horror movie. What happens when the monster gets in the ring with a video nasty.
Chilling words from Rory Coyle.
That man could be your next Defiant
Very
heavyweight
good
champion.
question indeed. What will happen?
Santos, gotta keep moving. Get him up. Get him up. Santos. Get him up.
Oh God! Santos!
Guys, we gotta go. Look, you stay here. I'm gonna have to carry on without you. I'm sorry. I've gotta go. Whoa. Amari. Whoa. Calm down. Look, we don't need to do this. Look, I got something for you. Whoa. How about we don't do this now? Magnificent 7, no fun championship on the line. Me and you, we'll do it there. Just not now, not right now. Please. The title on the line. Magnificent 7. Just wait till then. Get out of here.
Chief! Chief! What the fuck? What? Seriously! Oh, for God's sake.
Well, bizarre circumstances maybe, but we now know that in 6 days' time, at Magnificent 7, it will be no fun done against Omari for whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it, as it is, the hardcore title.
And also in Sunderland, you're going to see one-on-one the badness, John Bad Bones Klinger against Justin Seisel.
Well, plus we now know that the suspension has been lifted at the request of the prestigious one, Joe Hendry. As a result, in Sunderland, next Saturday, Gabriel Kidd, the young bull, goes one-on-one with Hendry.
And what an opportunity for 7 young stars here in Defiant Wrestling, the Magnificent 7 match. We have Drake, we have Benji, man like Derice, Santos, we have Connor Renshaw, and also we have MJF, and don't forget Visage as well.
Yeah, the winner of that one gets a championship opportunity at a time and place of their choosing. Well, speaking of championships, how about this? The Defiant Women's Championship on the line. Kanji, racked by self-doubt about whether she should even be the champion, will defend in a triple threat match against Lana Austin and Lizzie Styles.
And in another championship match, he's a man who has his shades back. El Fantasmo gets the ultimate opportunity one-on-one with Martin Kirby for the Defiant Internet Championship.
And we saw him a few moments ago. Rory Coyle, the last true sick boy, will challenge Rampage for the Defiant World title. Our main event of Magnificent 7 next Saturday. You can see it all at access.wearedefiant.com. And of course, if you are a new customer, you get a 30-day free trial. Magnificent 7 in Sunderland.
I don't think I thought this through.
The following contest set for one fall. It has a 30-minute time limit and will decide the Defiant Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, total combined weight 380 pounds. This is the team of Dawn and Six, the South Coast Connection.
A trio of victories for South Coast Connection in the General the Mean Tag Team Invitational has led them to challenge tonight for the Tag Team Championship.
What a challenge it is, because you're talking about the best damn team, best damn tag team in the world right now, Aussie Open.
Their opponents, total combined weight over 1.2 pounds. The team of House Pressure, Mark Davis, the current reigning and defending Defiant Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Aussie Open!
Aussie Open closing in on 1 year as Tag Team Champions. They have beaten all comers They have never defended against SCC. SCC, for all of their entitled nature, for all the fact they believe. Oh God, hang on a second. Kelly Sixers attacked Fletcher, and hang on.
Actually, Dunn has a chair.
Yeah, I noticed Dunn briefly turn to the back here. Oh,
the bell hasn't rung.
The bell hasn't rung. And Dunn attacking Mark Davis with a chair.
This is some plan that the South Coast Connection came armed with.
What are they doing? Dunn is shouting at Six to put that chair on the leg of Davis. Oh God, don't do that! Don't do that!
Going to shatter the ankle of Mark Davis. Maybe break the leg.
Dunn is on the second turnbuckle. No, God, no! Oh my!
It's the knee. The knee of Mark Davis taking the full brunt.
Mark Davis has potentially been badly injured here on that left knee by that pre-match assault from SCC. Why can't you just face them head on? Why can't you just challenge them normally for the tag title?
There's no right or wrong way to bag those titles.
Come on.
There isn't, David. This is all about the big money and prestige. Both are at stake here. The SCC believe that they should be the Defiant Tag Team Champions. Aussie Open dominating for well over 300 days. That domination could be coming to an end because it doesn't look like Mark Davis can continue.
I think Davis is.
No way.
They're quite near us, and I'm pretty sure I just heard Davis insist that the match go on. This is
no chance.
I'm not sure that's a smart choice.
No chance. You've got to think of the bigger picture here.
The referee could call this off, given that it's SCC who assaulted Davis before the bell, but Davis, I think, is going to decide he's going to compete. Kelly Six pressuring the referee, for goodness sake.
Referee has to make a decision quickly. If Mark Davis says he's fine to compete and Aussie Open want to go here against the SCC, then it's on. Your main event for the tag team titles.
Kelly Six with that trademark smirk on his face. It'll be Kyle Fletcher who starts things out here, but at some point here, you've got to think Davis is going to have to get in there, and we can't have 2-on-1 against Fletcher in that.
Well, I can tell by the look in your face that you're shocked. You thought we were going to get one hell of a classic here for the tag team titles. We still might, but Mark Davis not 100%. The final match before the Magnificent Seven, and it's all up in the air.
Yeah, Fletcher was up in the air, then he lands on the apron, but Fletcher ends up in the bad part of town as Kelly Six, the moonsault across the knees of Dunn. Fletcher in trouble, and Davis is trying to get into elbow. Dunn kicked him in the knee, for pity's sake. The cover again by Six, again the kick out by Fletcher.
Normally, Davis would have been right in there to help out his partner, Kyle Fletcher, but you can see that knee is giving him some serious bother.
This is absurd. This is absurd that this is allowed to proceed in this way.
You win by any means necessary.
Trust you to defend this.
Listen, think of Defiant Wrestling as a sea, and in that sea, it's full of sharks.
Davis is on the floor. Davis is on the floor, and here you are defending SCC.
Well, in order to swim with those sharks, you must become one yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Stupid shark.
That's all I'm saying. You win by any means necessary. Well, that was impressive from Kyle Fletcher.
The means necessary for Kyle Fletcher might be 2-on-1 here. And Fletcher is holding his own. Fletcher checking with Davis that Davis is all right, and he makes the tag, and now we'll see.
Well, if you're SCC, you target that knee straight away. It's got a big old bullseye on it. It's almost swelling up right in front of us.
Davis is still holding his own here, though. He may only be on one good leg, but missed the chop there, and he's clearly off his game as Six, as you would expect, targets that knee. Davis, though, with the sit-down splash in the corner.
And again, that knee just coming into play, as it will throughout this whole match, I guarantee you.
Dunn's going to try for the figure four, and he eats the boot of Fletcher. They're going to go for the fidget spinner here. Aussie Open know they're in trouble. They're going to try and finish this quickly. Has to be done. Gets taken down. Davis will go for the cover, and Aussie Open against the odds. Oh, come on! Come on! Kelly Six pulling the referee out of the ring, for goodness sake!
By any means necessary. Wait a minute.
Fletcher takes down Six. Kyle Fletcher is absolutely enraged here.
And inside the ring, look at this.
Ashley a steel chair! A chair into the knee!
There's the roll-up.
The roll-up! The roll-up! No contact! No! Two only. I thought they'd stolen it. I thought SCC had stolen the tag titles.
There is nothing the SCC won't do to prove themselves here in Defiant Wrestling and become the new champs.
Six tagging himself in. We've seen SCC put away opponents this way before. Davis in trouble, obviously, with that knee. Oh, God. Well, Fletcher's down in front of us. Davis jumped on his head. Oh, no, 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 no. Kick. Oh, no, no. Come on. Oh, my God.
The winners of the match, and you, Defiant Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the South Coast Connection!
I've seen some travesties of justice in my time, but this one ranks right up there. This is disgusting.
Almost a year of complete and utter domination for Aussie Open. But the South Coast Connection, they came with a plan, Bradshaw, and they executed it flawlessly.
A plan. That's what you're going to call that.
You can like it or loathe it, but look at the result. Ashley Dunn, Kelly 6, your new Defiant Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
That's disgusting. Totally disgusting that Six and Dunn are going to walk out of here as the tag team. Oh, I bet you're proud of yourselves. I bet you're delighted. You are an embarrassment.
Come on, Dave, you need to check your emotions here. We have the Magnificent Seven coming up. We're just days away from it, and we have new champions. I don't think anyone expected this.
SCC, the new tag team champions, as loaded, goes off the air.